Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Let's get right into it, guys. So today's story is about Michael Ilisami and Angela Deem, and we have an update about Michael and Angela. Now, as you guys have seen, Michael and Angela have come back to 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after, and we are seeing part of their storyline as Michael is trying to come to Nigeria. We're seeing them, trying to get his visa approved for the USA, and we're seeing all of that happened a couple of months ago. So we already know, obviously, everybody knows that Michael has been in the USA for a couple of months since December. We also know, everybody knows, I'm pretty sure, that, Michael fled Angela in fear of his life. At least that's what he told police when he turned himself in. So there's been a lot that's happened since the show. And also, you guys have noticed that Michael and Angela kind of just appeared out of the blue, out of nowhere, when most of the season is already done. Very odd. So TLC, it appears that they cut out a lot of their angles from the season. And, the rumors or the talking points out there are that the reason for that is because of all the drama that has escalated between Michael and Angela, and of course the fact that Michael went to the police, so it involved the police to some degree. And I think that once the police is involved, TLC has an obligation to, also verify and try to investigate, at least on their own, try to reach out to Angela, try to reach out to Michael, and see kind of what's going on, get a feel for the situation, because TLC does not want, and I don't think that they want their insurance to, be responsible for a situation where something bad, something tragic happens on the show. Michael said very clearly he was afraid for his life. Basically, he was scared Angela was going to kill him. And so at that point, I think it changes the, the formula a little bit for TLC in terms of what they can and can't do. And I wouldn't be surprised if a reason why they had to cut or shrink down the storyline was because of some, insurance issues, liability issues that perhaps they hadn't looked into before this whole drama started happening with these two. Of course, there's also the NDA factor. Michael and Angela kind of breaking their NDA with what was going on the show. However, today's story is about what Angela seems to be revealing out there. So, this whole drama between these two, it got him into trouble. It got Angela into trouble with TLC. And the rumors have been that Angela and TLC, they've been at odds with each other for some time. Now, we've also heard rumors that Angela, was going to come back with Michael on the season. However, Angela would be not coming back to TLC going forward. So this might be her final season. And so that's what this video today is about. So we're going to take a look at what we have here in terms of information about Angela coming or not coming back to 90 Day Fiancé in the future. So this comes to us from Screen Rant. Angela Deem hints at leaving 90 Day Fiancé after season 8, citing a lack of airtime for her and Michael's story. Angela jokes about getting her own spin-off, admitting filming the show is not easy with cameras documenting every move. Now, I have to ask, and I'm sure you guys think the same thing. If filming the show where you're just one of the 6, 7, or 8 couples, whatever TLC brings, is challenging, how would it be any easier to film an entire spin-off where you are the story all the time? I would have to say, at least I have to think, that would be more challenging. So I don't know how that makes any sense. I don't think it does. Angela might act in a Hollywood movie after her stint on TLC is over with. So Angela is revealing if she will really quit the franchise after season 8. Angela used to be a nursing assistant at a hospice in Georgia when she met Michael from Nigeria. So she's made good use of her reality TV fame and made a career out of it over the last couple of years. So, she's become an influencer and she has been promoting brands just like pretty much everybody else that we've seen come on the show. However, Angela's future in TV may have been threatened by her recent split with Michael. Amid rumors of Angela getting fired from the show for leaking their plot, she has seemingly made a big decision. TikTok account 90 Day Fiancé News posted snippets from Angela's last live on the platform where she said the network don't have enough airtime to put her and Michael's whole story on the show. Let's see what it says here.
Hi from England, watched you for years. Well, they have to. They don't have enough. They don't have enough airtime to put the whole story unless they give me my own spinoff. Which,
That's what I keep telling Jeremiah. You guys gotta do something.
after this season, bye.
You guys gotta tell Jeremiah you will
And
still be.
I'm gonna tell everybody out there, it ain't easy. I don't give a shit who you are. Even me. Y'all think it's easy? This is not easy for me. This is real life to me. This is life. You be on single life? No, fuck, I will not. I'm not. Dude, the single life? No, I'm not. This ain't me just wanting to do a show, okay? This is real life events to me, Mama Deb.
Sure.
So there you have it, guys. A pretty clear messaging from Angela, right? I mean, she is not beating it around the bush. She's basically saying, this is it for me. Now, I have to talk about this because Angela might be trying to spin what is a potential firing by TLC of her. She might be trying to spin it into a situation where she herself is the one that is churning TLC away because she's saying that she doesn't have enough airtime. So she's the one that's choosing to walk away. I have a feeling that this is not the way that this is going down. Now, I don't know that TLC fired Angela. I don't believe that they did. We don't have any confirmation that Angela was officially fired from TLC. Now, of course, when we say fired in terms of 90 Day Fiancé, we don't mean actually like got a pink slip by TLC because it's not really how things work because you're more of like an independent contractor. And so they hire you on a, a bit of a part-time basis. You're not like a full-blown employee. So, that's why it's kind of, a bit of an oxymoron to say that they fired someone. They don't really do that. They very rarely openly admit to cutting people from the show. I think Alina Kasha is one of the few. Jeffrey Paschal was just not brought back on the tell-all. And usually the way that they quote-unquote fire people is by removing their airtime. So in this case, they didn't fire Angela Deem, but they turn her from a full-time employee into an employee that works maybe 4 hours a week. So a part-time employee. So Angela's obviously not happy about that. She's not happy about the lack of airtime that she's getting. Now, this is the interesting thing here. She hasn't opened up about this before, or maybe she has, maybe we missed it. She talks a lot, so sometimes it's possible that we miss things. But this is the first time I remember her openly talking about how she's not coming back after the season of 90 Day Fiancé, and the reasons for that being the lack of airtime. Now, she hasn't had any airtime since the beginning of the season. She's only gotten airtime just on the last episode, and so now she's complaining about it. She had the whole season to complain about it. What I think happened is that her and TLC were at odds behind the scenes. Clearly, TLC was not happy. What I think happened is that TLC probably wanted some drama with Michael and Angela, but something happened between these two, and they took it too far. There were the threats or the allegation of threats made against Michael's life, or at least Michael saying, I should rephrase that, Michael allegedly saying that he feared for his life because of Angela. So that kind of changed things around for TLC, and I guess they had to get their legal team involved and see what exactly Michael saying those things entails for TLC, for 90 Day Fiancé from a legal perspective, because like I said, there is a liability, there is an insurance factor when people say those things, and they're a part of your show that you keep promoting these people, you keep having them on. So TLC had to make some tough decisions, I feel, and they did that by cutting their airtime, and now Angela is not happy. However, is it that TLC just, at the end of the day, after all the shenanigans with Angela, they just decided that Angela was just no longer worth the trouble? She was just too toxic, and probably said, Angela, we don't have any plans for you over the next couple of years, without actually firing her, which is still kind of like a firing. And now Angela is turning around and she's using this for PR and saying, well, you know what? It's me that's choosing to walk away. I have a feeling that Angela is, she is kind of spinning this to suit her own narrative, because I just don't really see a scenario where Angela walks away from airtime, even if it's not a whole season, even if it's half a season or a quarter of a season. I don't see it. We all know. You guys can see it. You'll tell me if you don't. But Angela loves the spotlight. How would she be walking away? I just don't see that happening. Let's go back to this piece here. Angela cheekily added that unless they give me my own spinoff, Angela told a fan that she was going to say bye-bye after the season. She spoke about how it wasn't an easy task to film the show in real life with cameras capturing her every move. Y'all thinking this is easy? This is not easy for me, she added. Angela is single at the moment since Michael left her in February 2024. She hinted at a new relationship by posting a video for her getting cozy with a new man. She later denied all rumors of her having a new boyfriend. Since Angela doesn't get her happily ever after with Michael, the next step would have been for her to star in The Single Life, where she would be filming going on dates with potential new boyfriends. Obviously, that's not happening because Angela, she is not interested. You heard it in the video. She said, no way, Jose, no way whatsoever that I'm ever doing The Single Life. Now, I wonder if there is a pay difference between being on Happily Ever After and The Single Life. Perhaps there is. Now, what I heard is, being on like Pillow Talk pays more than being on some of these shows like Happily Ever After. But I'm not sure if Single Life is a bit of a pay decrease, so to speak. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But Angela just denying any interest whatsoever in The Single Life. Let's take a look at what Angela's doing on her social media here. So she posted this not very long ago. She posted this yesterday.
Time to start announcing. I will be in Canada on June the 29th. I'll be hosting at the 77 Club off of King William Street in Hamilton, Canada, and I'm super excited. Don't forget to get your tickets now while they're still available. You can also book your VIP booth and get up close and personal with me. I'll be taking pictures, interacting with everyone, and really I'm just going to show you a queen of a night. I love you. Thank you guys for the support. Don't forget, start getting your tickets. I got the information down at the bottom. I love you guys. I can't wait.
Okay, and if we go here, so we see she's going to be in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and so if you guys are in the area, if there's any Hamiltonians that are watching this and you guys want to go see Angela, she said the name of the place and all that. So she's been in Canada this year, I think already. So she is going to be there and greeting fans. If you guys are into meeting Angela in person, you can go ahead and do that. So she does these things, and I guess she gets paid for it by the place that is trying to promote this. This is what she says here. I must say Dr. Obeng was a wealth of experience, having been trained at Harvard. He definitely snatched my tummy and I look wonderful, very professional, calm and assuring, not forgetting his employees, Crystal. So she is giving some props to Dr. Obeng. Best part of getting back on your feet is knowing who not to walk with again. So she's taking some digs at Michael here. The narcissist wants you to believe that you're the abusive one. So she, again, resharing content from other creators, talking about narcissism and how to deal with people that exhibit narcissistic traits. And, I always find it funny that Angela kind of takes this route because, I don't know that I see a lot of narcissism in Michael. Maybe there is behind the scenes, but I think we can all see a lot of narcissistic traits in Angela. So I always feel like, Angela, you kind of need to listen to this advice for yourself. I don't know why you would want to give anybody else advice because this sounds like it's tailor fit for you. Guys, the narcissist is very clever, very manipulative. When they say strategy that we call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse, victim, offender. And honestly, when I hear that right there, I feel like Angela, by using this video, resharing it, she is doing exactly that. She's using the DARVO tactic against Michael just by mentioning it, that he's using it. It's just, she is deflecting all the way to the bank here. I don't hold grudges. You just become irrelevant. Well, I don't know about that because just the more that she shares about him, I feel like that's a grudge. Like she just can't let go. And you can see just how much she's sharing about, these are all digs at Michael, about Michael exhibiting narcissistic traits. Like you can see she has a lot of time that she spends on this topic, and then here she shares some pictures that she took with some fans and whatnot. I wanted to go back to the first here because this one was the most interesting. The reality is he just does not care. This is a cold-hearted, calculated man, no matter how much truth you put out. I think it is what it says. So she shared this, and now I believe that is an attack or a dig at Michael. Now, let's see over here. So yeah, so people are talking about her being gone for good. You know, Michael recently made an appearance as well. So Michael is kind of living his best life here, and we can kind of see that Michael is out and about. So we did a post maybe last week where Michael was at a party, and he just looked to be having the time of his life. So Michael here out taking pictures with some ladies, you know, out and about. So Michael seems to be happy, and he seems to be on the rise. Angela, on the other hand, she seems to be, well, you know, she's not spiraling as much as she used to, but she doesn't seem to be in a great place. She's at odds with TLC. She's at odds with Michael. And so, you know, we've seen videos of her recently where she's slurring her words and, you know, a lot of the time, most of the time, even unable to actually coherently articulate her thoughts. It's been kind of scary and even worrying to some extent that she's really devolved to that level or to that extent in the last couple of weeks. So this whole Michael situation has definitely taken its toll on Angela. And so that's the video, guys. It appears that Angela is not coming back on 90 Day Fiancé, and this might be the last that we see of her. So are you guys happy about this news? Now, it's unclear if this is definitive, so I don't want to say for sure this is definitive. Angela is acting like it is. She's saying, guys, no way, I'm not coming back, you know. But you never know. TLC and Angela could get back at the table and start talking contracts, financial matters, and whatnot. So you never know how things will work out. But as of right now, Angela herself is confirming the rumors that we heard, I believe 2 weeks ago, that this was her final season on TLC, or at least on 90 Day Fiancé. And her demands are she wants her own spinoff, which doesn't look like she's going to get, at least not as of now. So let me know what you guys think about that. Are you guys happy? Is this party time for you guys that it appears Angela will be gone from 90 Day Fiancé for good? Are you guys gonna miss her? I don't think you will, but if you will, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And do you guys think that there's still a chance that TLC and Angela could still come to some form of agreement going forward to bring Angela back on the show? That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up. If you did, hit that subscribe button down below for more content here on the channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.